Funny enough, I just got into Forex this year, but I did start with gold when I went live. Whips everywhere.
Bullish on whips.
In 2019, you just learning or you had already learned and that's when you started?
I think it was a bit of both. I took it upon myself to do a lot of self-study. Coin market cap was my day and night.
What do you think has really evolved in the trading crypto space?
Education has been a big thing that has come up. A lot of people used to gatekeep.
We are in the era of AI. Have you tried bots?
Not really. And I have a tech background. So
The irony of it all. Literally, you don't believe in the technology you studied already.
I do. But you know, the thing is,
Let's say Bitcoin hits 1 million tomorrow. Are you quitting trading?
not really.
Good evening from Nairobi. This is yet another episode of Bullish Banter, and I have a special guest this evening. She was part of the first bullish event of 2020-25, and she has a very interesting story, by the way. Yeah, I hope we'll get to hear some of it. If not, of course, NDA sign. Other than that, how's your day going, Rufus?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Orange. Is it orange? Whichever color that is.
Almost there, but you know what it means.
By the time this episode drops, two things will be in question. A week ago, Bitcoin was trading at $80,000 a coin. Today, on the 27th of November, it's trading at $92,000 a coin. So we hope by the time you're listening to this, it will either be impactful, relevant, or not, you know? How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
Scared?
Just a bit nervous.
Okay.
But happy to be here.
All
Thank you
right.
for the invite.
No worries. Anytime. How's your year been?
The year has been crazy. I cannot say it's been easy, but it's also not been that difficult.
Yes.
Crazy inside your pockets or outside?
A bit of both. Yes.
Very nice.
But overall, I'd say we're almost ending it at a profitable note.
Yeah. So for our listeners, I'm Jesse. He is Rufus. Who are you?
Hi, listeners. My name is Maureen Maina. I'm a day trader, and I've been in the space for 6 years almost, but 3 years full time.
Wow. Interesting. What led the decision to go full time?
I think I saw the potential in going full time, in as much as I used to have a 9 to 5 and I do this on the side. The freedom as well was a contributing factor. And then just general interest. So much was happening in the space. I'd always feel left out. So I just opted to dive right in.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You started in 2019?
Yes, I started as a crypto trader.
What a day.
Yeah.
What a day. Two people who started in FX and then crypto and then moved to FX.
Yes.
Okay.
So in 2019, you just learning or you had already learned and that's when you started?
I think it was a bit of both, but I had a friend who introduced the concept and I was seeing all this commotion going around and I took it upon myself to do a lot of self-study. I read a lot of white papers. Coin market cap was my day and night site that I would spend a lot of time on. So all the meme coins that came up, we got banned, we made some money, get banned again, until I was just like, okay, crypto space is a bit too volatile for me and I'm not that good. I did not even have a strategy.
Was that before or after COVID?
That was before COVID.
Yeah.
Yes, just before COVID and right after I had finished my undergraduate.
Interesting. What were you studying?
I did business BBIT in Strathmore, and I graduated in 2020.
So you were a student while you're still doing crypto and everything?
Yes.
Okay. And but now you are in more or less FX, but are you still in crypto?
Investing, yes. But day trading crypto once in a while. Once in a while as recent as yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's no mat in Kenya.
There is what?
There's no Walmart in Kenya.
2019, you are trading crypto. And I think two things. It was a scam, but it also had great returns.
Yes.
How did you get in and, what chased you away in terms of dollar terms?
Hey, I think getting in was interest and curiosity.
Okay.
And in that day and age, before COVID now, you'd see some crypto influencers really making it out here.
Yeah.
And you'd have, I guess every trader has a lucky day. So I had a very good lucky day, and I was just like, this might be the thing for me. I might as well give it a try.
Okay.
I guess the only difficulties back then was getting in terms of depositing in banks.
Okay.
And M-Pesa was not that easy to work with as it is right now.
Yeah.
Getting out, I guess there's nothing that's really kicked me out yet.
Okay.
But I got banned on some meme coins.
Okay.
And I decided to stick it to to crypto and Bitcoin alone.
Interesting.
So I would do Bitcoin, shelf, Bitcoin, wallet, which I still do till date. But I guess I've become a bit more mature in that area.
In the last week, did you buy the dip?
The dip missed me. I went to buy the dip last week, but the dip kept dipping. So I was trying to find the bottom. And when the bottom hit, unfortunately, I was not on the charts.
Interesting.
We were waiting for...
So you bought and then you're like, I don't want it to go anywhere. I just want it to come to my entry.
Just to come back to my entry. That's all.
I don't know the profits
We've
anymore.
had that prayer multiple times.
And hope is never a
I
strategy.
don't profit. I don't even know the profit.
Interesting that you said you're not in meme coins. Personally, this year when Trump coin launched, I was like, I mean, it's Trump. And like Elon Musk, you never bet against these people. Bought it at around $4, sold it at a good $1 something. Were you tempted, like myself? So did you leave it before the rug was pulled, or you?
Yes, I got out before. I did make some profits, but ultimately, when I looked at it, I was like, "This is not going anywhere." I made some losses, but I was happy to be out.
Okay.
What happened the next? I think 2 or 3 days after, I could not believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually got out when they launched the Melania one. That's now they spoiled everything at that point.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think has really evolved in the trading crypto space from, that time when you started to this time where you are focusing on an asset which you feel like you understand and more importantly generates value over time? What is the evolution and what would you say any beginner into the space, despite the money and everything, should do to make the right choices?
I think education has been a big thing that has come up.
Yeah.
A lot of people used to keep the information to themselves. I want to trade in my own space. I don't want anyone in here. And forums like what you guys have for the Bullish Banter event, we have FX Pesa with the academic section. That really propels people to at least not be too fearful.
Okay.
Because in as much as there's the high life that you see, especially the crypto guys, if you try to bring it back to reality, to this Kenya, there's still some guys doing really well out here. I would just say research and just be open to mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They will be made.
How do you separate, like high signal content from hype?
That's a tough one.
When you say guys have money out there, there is also hype guys with
Yes,
their
with money. That's true.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I'd say just reputable sources.
Yeah.
And in this day and age, you have ChatGPT that can at least fast track your research process.
Yeah.
But still, imagine you'll just be banned and you won't repeat that again.
Yeah.
There's no sure way to cruise through.
So, crypto, you've made your money, you've burnt your fingers, and then you discover Forex. How did you transition to this other side of the financial markets?
Funny enough, I just got into Forex this year. So I've forever been a gold and indices person.
Okay.
But I did start with gold when I went live after crypto. That was also tough and volatile and whips everywhere. It was not easy. Till today, by the
Tafuta ile kiboko.
Yeah.
Bullish on whips.
I guess till today, gold can be tricky no matter how well you think you've mastered it.
Yeah.
But I did end up starting on gold,
Okay.
then slowly transitioned into, there was a point I was even trading futures, like
Gold futures or
gold futures as well as like the index futures.
Okay.
But I slowly found myself comfortable in gold and the indices.
Okay.
So this year was just me trying out. Hey, guys say you should start with Euro USD. I guess I skipped that class. Let me see what is actually there.
I mean, to be fair, you have come from crypto, which can do 1,000% in a minute, and that's typically gold. While Euro USD can move from 1.5 to 2,
1.51.
but in 3 months.
True.
You see, so
Yeah,
it's
the
only
change
fair.
is drastic.
Yeah. You said you receive a lot of whips on gold. How was your learning and introductory phase into gold trading?
I was lucky to have had a mentor, yes, but also a lot of time was spent on research.
Okay.
Again, still the question of credibility and who should you follow, who should you consume content from.
Yeah.
It's still an everyday struggle. But I guess majority of the change and confidence I got was from being on the charts daily.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything that beats chart watch.
Experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
From 2023, I think, when you went full time on
Yes.
gold. And I think that is when we started the bull run on gold, the crazy bull run, 30%, 40, and now 50 something percent. Like I said last time,
Yes.
gold will beat Bitcoin. But that bet
We'll
will
see
be
about
expensive.
that. We'll see about that. We still have a
There's still
full
some
month
time. Yeah.
in the year we haven't touched.
The good thing, I'll be here, and you'll be here. So don't worry.
This
Time is
time.
coming.
You were just in 80K last week. What are you saying? What are you saying?
There's this personal view rather I have, or observation I've seen.
Yeah.
If you find yourself moving from gold, the rolling gold, and you find yourself in futures, two things. You're making good money and you're looking to make more money within a few pips move. What is the difference between futures and contracts from your trading perspective? And what would be the lessons you'd advise any person who's looking to venture into futures?
Okay. I guess there was a difference, especially in the pip value.
Yeah.
For futures, was it $12.5 per pip move?
Yeah.
And on this other side, I think it was $10, depending on what you're trading. So that in itself is, if you're not ready for the deep drawdown, bigger numbers or bigger profit numbers, it will really affect your psychology. It's also more capital intensive because you also need to put more to have more leeway to make more.
Okay.
So if you're not in a position to have a bigger deposit, then it kind of limits you because your small SL won't survive there.
So, a quick follow-up. How do you handle like a bad trading day?
A bad trading day.
Yeah.
Recently, it's more accept the loss. First of all, while you're still there, just generally toka foka umekubali. Others, you'll go take your walk, you're beating yourself up on the walk. You're not really processing what just happened.
Yeah.
So while you're still in front of your PC, just kubali the L, note down your journal. And I recently included a section on the journal where it's more emotionally biased. And I try to be as detailed as I can.
Yeah.
How was I feeling before, during, and after?
Yeah.
That makes you notice a pattern within yourself. So from there now, I try to get off my screen.
Yeah.
If it's going outside, taking a walk, going somewhere, calling friends, meeting friends, watch some Netflix, sleep, anything, but do not go back on the chart.
Yeah.
And funny enough, when you get that urge to go back to the charts, you'll lose more definitely.
Yeah.
But it's the time the setups are the cleanest. For some very weird reason. Things are very obvious to your eye, but the discipline is telling you don't. It's already been a bad day. Keep your risk where you've left it.
Keep your risk where you
Okay,
have left
let's
it.
flip it.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Yeah.
How do you handle a good trading day?
Same way. You journal it, you note the emotional bias. And in this case, you take, even in a bad day, note where you went wrong, because there's somewhere you know you did something wrong.
Yeah.
What did you do different today? Or what stood out that you're like, okay, I'm actually more confident in this trade than I was.
You're saying the music playlist is the same on a bad trading day and a good trading day.
Well, funny enough, I don't listen to music when I work.
Yeah.
So I don't have like a good working day playlist. I like to sit in silence.
Yeah.
So the same case, imagine, look for people, step out, just close the laptop, first of all.
It is more like watching Margin Call on a bad day, Wolf of Wall Street on a good day.
Yeah. True. I had some friend who was like, they would even delete MetaTrader. I don't think it should get to that extreme.
Yeah.
Given your psychology should be somewhere better than that. But I guess it's just being very... It still stems down to discipline, imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, this year you studied FX.
Yeah.
So do you look at 10 FX pairs, or you have like a few that you'd say are really productive to you and you're following them out?
The only ones I've ever traded, Euro USD. I've done one trade on GU, and I've done a couple on US CAD. US CAD was okay. But if you're coming from gold to this, you'll feel the slowness,
That's
some
boring.
laxity. Exactly. There's no action.
Yeah.
To the point I have yet even to study the fundamentals on the euro, because I don't feel like that's where I'm headed.
Yeah.
So it's just those ones for, maybe I can't see a setup on these other ones, or you're waiting for key levels, then I can take a trade here. But I'm not really keen on spending my whole, putting all my attention into the Forex pairs.
How about indices?
Indices are good. I'm a big fan of the US 30.
Yeah.
It likes to move on its own. But this week has been a bit challenging for me, because for the strategy and the conferences I want to see market open, it's just short up. And you don't chase the market, so you just have to sit and watch painfully. And it's just left you.
So that means you don't scalp a lot. You more or less go with a more swing trade or setup like that?
Just a...
Would you consider yourself a
1 to
day
2,
trader?
1 to 3, a
swing
day trader, yes.
Day trader.
Yes.
So,
I
but-
try not to scalp.
I think
I can scalp some moves, but I don't want that to be the whole agenda for the day.
what I've seen with the Dow this week, opens in the morning, just ranges just around, doesn't move up or down. You get to New York, get the Judas candlestick. It shows we are going down. The next thing is all that we have.
Yeah.
It has been well.
Yeah, I don't dabble in that, so it's a good chat to know about it.
It was a good learning.
Yeah, quick fire. Indices, crypto, gold. Which one are you going with?
I'm going gold.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, in your learning curve, I think there's a lot of strategies out there, and there's a lot of books to read, and there's a lot of, I would say, strong opinions out there. How did you siphon all these noises down so that you settled in, okay, I'm going to do this for a good amount of time, but I think this is more valuable to my trading journey? How did you siphon out, the noise?
I think I would say some of the content I've viewed from you guys as well has helped. There are a few Twitter guys, influencers that I follow who are, one works on the London, the trading floor in Europe. So I feel like that's a credible source.
Yeah.
So from those alone, and we have all these popular strategies everyone wants to do, for example, ICT, there's SMC, which is different.
Yeah.
I never liked supply and demand. I don't know, the name just didn't appeal to me. But this year I gave support and resistance a chance, which has also been a good addition to the strategy, I would say.
Finally, I get a recognition.
But I still learned some ICT concepts here and there.
Transaction. Yeah, welcome home.
Yes.
Okay.
Funny enough, it was easy to digest. I think I dove too deep in the first time, so I was already used to more complex strategies, the BBMEs, the what. So some of these were now easier to learn at this point.
So that means in your chart, how many indicators do you put in there? So that, okay.
just for the kill zones. That's just marking out the sessions, and one for the value gaps. Just those.
Okay, that's after a series of cobwebs and everything.
Yeah. Now, since I'm getting some crazy charts, I'm like, what exactly are you looking at?
Okay. Do you find for a beginner trader, it's a bit difficult in that you tend to want to learn a lot of things, and then with the time, it sort of simples out. Is that a natural path, or is the desire to be sophisticated that about the industry itself?
I think a bit of both. I would say sophisticated because it helps you sit through multiple conversations with people. You're able to contribute on ICT, you know something, this one, you know something. But ultimately, you will be confused.
Okay.
Your indicator is telling you buy, but your price action is telling you sell. So what do you do at that point? I would say the simplicity is key. If you get something and you try it, maybe I don't trade too many trial setups, maybe 100. Try see if you can at least win 60 with that strategy. That's good enough.
Okay.
Perfect it in that angle.
Yeah.
But the simplicity is key. Try find one or two that works and you're good.
You said you're a full-time trader for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I want to believe, of course, from employment, you put some savings. We've spoken to a trader who says, at least, yes, besides the good kill that you make in the market, have multiple sources of income given. FX is capital intensive.
Yeah.
How do you balance that, knowing very well that, of course, this one must give by the end of the day, and by the end of the month, you should pay your rent and obviously have a good time? How do you approach that, and what would you say are the key lessons you have learned that are driving you forward, at least in this business?
I'd say investments, because living the 9 to 5, I did put a lot into Bitcoin. And that's something I've told myself I'm not touching for quite a number of years to come. It's just monitoring and adding more. But I also try not to put too much pressure on myself, in the sense where I now work with percentages. Depending on however much capital I'm working with, I'm only aiming to make maybe 20% for the month. Should that be able to cover my ABCs? Yes. Because if you try to overdo it now, you find yourself over-risking, over-leveraging, just so you hit a certain number.
This kind of advice also doesn't apply to cabbage effects, right? Like, if you just started trading, let's say you're a student, all you can afford to begin your trading is, let's say, hot $10 to $100.
Yeah.
You tell this guy to target 20%, he'll have what? If he has 100, he'll have 120. $20 won't be able to cover their bills. How would you advise such a person as they're approaching the markets?
Well, first of all, don't quit your job to go full-time on this side. It will never work out well for you.
Yeah.
If you still have a job, maintain it to the best that you can.
Yeah.
And just put this on the side as a learning parameter, but with no timeline.
Yeah.
Not that I want to be done by December to make
What
big
I'm
money
actually
by
asking
December.
is, how do you transition from cabbage effects to buffalo effects?
Okay.
Well,
What did these people do to you?
No, it's a question I've been asked several
yes,
times.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess slow growth. I think people come in with the mentality of big money fast.
Yeah.
That will not be sustainable.
Yeah.
So when you have your job, you're learning, the aspect of compounding now comes in. You're not making the 120, removing it you have to also find a balance where you're growing the account, but you're also maybe sustaining yourself in a kind of way.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it still falls to capital, because the more capital makes you have a wiggle room that you can work with.
Yeah.
I'd say investments, though even that is a bit tricky, given some guys have caveats for 6 months, 1 year. Bitcoin does not move that fast.
Yeah.
So compounding and just be ready to be there for a while.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
hope is never a strategy.
Never.
And you'll say, you take a walk, watch a movie. Are you religious?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you find how, the perception of trading sometimes is gambling, and obviously your religious beliefs and whatnot? How do you handle that? with regard to what you're doing now? And perhaps I want to believe, given the whips you've received and you're still sticking around, you're not leaving the game. So how do you balance that?
I think there's also a verse in the Bible that says you invest.
Yeah.
I will not go into detail, but what would I say?
Do you find sometimes going to God after such a difficult day,
It does help. There's that solace and
okay.
soothing you get, in as much as, yes, you might pray to God, but on this other side, you also need to put in the work. So it's more or less being aligned, but also keen to have a source,
Okay. Yeah.
to go back to, even on good days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you're not living a Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin hits 1 million tomorrow. Are you quitting trading?
Not really. Not really. I would still day trade, but not really for the money or for the gigs.
You have your 1 billion. You're trying to get to 10 billion.
Well, if you're speaking that big, then you're losing a
for life.
customer. You guys are gonna lose a client.
Once a trader, always a trader.
Interesting. Now, in the trading space that you're in now, and of course you've said you have been doing it for 3 years, what do you think you have learned so far that you will be taking into 2026, especially after Trump really, if you compare this year to the last 2 years of Biden, different dynamics in the markets, what have you learned that you'd say are vital for you either to survive the industry, make something, or push you forward to the next year?
I'd say diversification is one. If you are able to have your capital and trade it with you guys as a broker, you're making a small percentages, compounding, that's one way to look at it. Also, if you're able to go the prop firm route, go ahead, especially for cabbage FX.
Yeah.
It's a nice stepping stone.
Yeah.
And especially if you have the skill, but you're lacking the capital.
Actually, we have something going on right now. At FX Pesa, we have 100% deposit bonus, applying from $0 to $5,000. Yeah.
That's good.
So if you are down on capital, you are starting with your $100. FX Pesa will top you up with 100 more. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
So you mentioned prop firms. Have you tried them?
Yes.
What is your experience and view of it as a journey or path in terms of trading?
I guess I started on them this year around May.
So you got the cold, eh? See, it's catching up with people.
I did.
Uh-huh.
In as much as I did lose the account, yes. I did not blow the account, but I did cross the daily max level stipulated. But it really taught me like a lot of discipline, which on this side of a live account, you're very lax.
Yeah.
Don't put a stop loss. You're not even waiting for the confluences. It's a buy, you just pressed buy. Whether or not you have the margin to sustain a drawdown, this other side warrants you to be as accurate as you possibly can. So I would say that has really improved my accuracy and in turn also my psychology. Now I do not have small fears or excitement. You already know what you're looking for.
Okay.
So yeah, those two, diversification and I guess education.
Okay. Now, you have made your loot.
Yeah.
Crypto is doing its thing. Clearly, you're not leaving or selling your coins. What are some of the beginner areas where somebody can park their loot from Cabbage FX to whichever, as you begin? Because I'm sure when you start trading, you're not an investment specialist, but you're looking for something small to keep you going, be it pension and whatever. How have you managed to organize that?
I'd say, first of all, don't keep your wins in the market. Withdraw. It does not have to be all the whole amount, but withdraw a substantial amount that you can now place into. We now have very nice MMFs going on.
Yeah.
Some very good programs coming up from insurance companies. You can still go the Bitcoin route if you're not in a hurry. I guess also for me, Funny enough, when I came to the event was to hear more about the investing from Stormzy in a way that now that's another angle. If you can invest now in the stock itself and not trading it as a basket of indices, that's also a good platform to channel your money to.
Interesting that you mentioned that. So this year, AI has been doing its thing.
Yeah.
And would you say now you understand a bit about stock markets?
Yes.
From trading perspective to now stock market, what are you finding interesting on either sides, and how are you, I would say, approaching it, deriving value or devalues?
And I guess since I'm still new to the stock investing, I'm keen to still learn more, and I'd want to do it individually in as much as we have guys and banks doing that for you.
Yeah.
There's that attribute of Plus now for me, there's that interest of the trading, the charts, the political, the fundamental. You're still in that bubble.
Well,
So incorporating AI now comes, what would you say? I've seen guys trading with AI, which is very interesting to see. It's now easier to build programs or to have it do the research for you. You no longer have to think too hard.
You trade with FX Pay, so I'll just ask this question. On your MT5, have you bought any stock there?
No, not yet.
Stormzy?
Not yet.
I will report you to Stormzy. No.
Not yet.
It's good that you mentioned that, because ideally on MT5, right now it's almost 5:30 in New York open, I would think personally, given capital stocks, buying one share of a company like Facebook at $600 a share doesn't make sense, right? But you can start with fractional allocation with $600. So I would say maybe like you did with your crypto, just try on your MT5. Every day you look at a few stocks, buy, see what happens. At the end of the day, I would say the PIP value on stocks is a bit lower than FX, and therefore risks are slow. Right?
Yes.
Actually, on stocks, so it's no PIP value, it's just face value.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You buy 2 stocks, they're up 10%, your position is up 10%.
Okay.
Yeah. And if let's say you have $1,000, say what? Allocate maybe $10 on Nvidia, $50 on Palantir, and then from there you can see, okay, in a week's time, in a quarter's time, what has happened. And I think that can be a good introduction from your side. And then now from there, if you go to the other, I would say, cash brokerage, because FX offers an CFD, you can now decide, okay, I'll buy it at a cash basis and pack it and be another, I don't want to say Warren Buffett. And I don't want to also to say Cathy Woods, because she's not doing very well. But I think there's one CEO of JP Morgan Global Asset Management, and the CEO. She's a very good CIO, investment officer, so you can learn a bit from her. That's my tip to at least
I'll
allow
give
you.
that a try.
In terms of the trading space in Kenya right now, and when you started, especially your background and your interaction so far, what do you think is lacking that can be able to be of value to a lot of continuing traders? You have lost, you want to get in, but it's not there's not that willingness to lose anymore, but you are still, let's say, at break even. What do you think is missing that could be of value in the next few years in regards to trading space in Kenya?
I think I would say mentorship, quality mentorship.
Okay.
Emphasis on quality. Because you do get some guys with the skill but no capital.
Yeah.
Or you get guys who have capital but have zero knowledge.
But mentors are out here selling signals.
Why I said emphasis on quality. The signals, they work. I don't think they're sustainable, from my opinion.
Yeah.
I would not go that route personally.
Yeah.
I would do trainings and all, but signals is where I would draw the line, simply because it also puts pressure on you.
Yeah.
Guys out there, where is the signal for today?
Yeah, when the mentor is sick, no trades.
Yeah. So now you... What has that got to do with me? My rent is coming up. Now that has nothing to do with me. Where is the signal? Because you subscribed, you've paid.
And then no signal.
I've seen some guys who are very very uptight. Like they need something morning, evening. And probably London is something you don't even look at.
Yeah.
For example, I have a model that I trade for gold at around 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So if I'm sending a signal at 3 a.m., who's going to wake up and look at it?
When do traders ever sleep?
Why? What do you
I mean,
Sleep, you lose.
No, but imagine you make a substantial amount at that hour of the day. By 6:30, you're done. Guys are waking up to go to work. You're done for the day. Now
okay.
it's the freedom we're chasing,
Yeah.
ideally.
Yeah.
But it's
It is the cost you pay to
It
make
is,
what you have.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, this year has been quite, I would say, up and down. What would you say has been your highlight for the year? Be it market-wise, be it personal in terms of trading, or, yeah. Let me start with that one.
I think highlight was just one day I woke up and I realized, I've actually become more accurate with my strategy, with my psychology. And you'd assume it's something you would see coming, but it's not.
Okay.
It's that car. You're told one day to click something along those lines. I guess for the markets would be not having NFPs. That has been a highlight.
People have been calling for it.
Yeah.
People have been praying. Finally, Trump had their prayers. Why would you say so?
I think it's also made first Fridays of the month a bit more manageable. Also, on days you have NFP, the whole week is very difficult to trade.
Okay.
Sometimes there's no setup, or rather, it's something you're not willing to risk on. So it's a plus and a minus at the same time because it comes with the volatility. But ideally, let's just see what they decide to do.
Yeah.
Especially with the great cut, yeah.
When it drops, you are like, what, $100 down your rent and you need to do something.
You're sweating now.
So you'd want another government shutdown?
I can't say I did not profit from it and I did not make losses from it. But yeah, evidently it's not up to us.
Yeah.
But for now, let's just maintain what is going on.
I mean, it might come in January 23rd, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they don't agree on another budget by January, you never know. They might have a,
So,
Yeah.
Yellowman, has your strategy changed ever since he became
Yes.
president?
It had to. It had to.
How did it change?
Not that much, but just you now have to sit and look at the news. You can't afford to be. Forex factory is not enough anymore.
Yeah.
Do you find that taxing? Like, you have your own things to do by the end of the day, but what he does or says can either make you good money.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the positive,
Yes.
but
send
give
you
you an
back home.
opportunity.
I think it is taxing, yes. Especially now when we had the Ukraine, the Israel, the what.
Yeah.
Those on the weekends was the worst place to be. You have no idea how Monday open would look like.
Yeah.
But again, unfortunately, it did come with volatility, yes. But the uncertainty literally had you to move stuff around. I would not take a trade on Friday because of you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's been very tough to hold trades over weekends, especially when either he's speaking in a jet, something completely unannounced. And then somehow it's affecting your account back
or
in
his
Kenya.
tweets.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Like learn first and then say what you have to say. The
Yeah.
world will not stop,
And the funny thing, he would tweet, especially this crucial news on his social. It's called Truth Social. That's like what he uses. And
Are
that
you
would
there
just-
now?
I had to open an account. At that point, you're getting info prior to guys on Twitter. You can position yourself a bit better. You can adjust kidogo. You have to open the account.
Okay. So is that now your strategy for 2026 going forward? Because he's here with us for another 3 years. How are you preparing for 2026? Is it, instead of $10,000, $100,000? Is it, okay, gold does done 50, we might be in for a correction. How are you preparing for 2026?
I think still keeping up with the socials and the fundamentals and politics. I guess even just fine-tuning the strategy. There's always something you can adjust kidogo, or even finding something else that can work for you. And then I think just setting bigger personal goals, just so that you also challenge yourself kidogo. But now the area I'm looking to branch to is stocks, so I'll be getting to figure that out as well.
Interesting. We have seen, I think, a lot of market activity in Kenya from, maybe we'll discuss it sometime later, but corporate bonds, EABL did well, Safaricom is issuing another bond, and I think CBK has had like multiple bonds reopen. When you are looking to invest in such, do you find them a bit complicated, especially given that they don't offer much return immediately, but a stable income going forward? Or you prefer the thrill of, MT5, buy, sell, 10 pips up, you're good?
I'm more on the thrill side.
Okay.
Because also I'd say buying stocks in the NSE here is very get kept. I do not find people who are willingly informing guys. Up until recently, kidogo on TikTok, but you can see kidogo they're still giving you like a shallow breakdown or a shallow introduction. I have not bought any stocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I cannot speak that accurately on this.
No worries. You have a whole December to plan
To
for
figure
it.
it out.
Yeah, and I think you can go and find an episode we did with Stella Swake. She did break down a bit about investing in Kenya.
Okay.
But hopefully we'll address that gap in the coming months.
Because guys are very open to it.
Yeah.
Just the know-how is missing.
Okay. Interesting. Now, what are some of the books you are reading or have read that have shaped how you approach this market?
Trading in the Zone is a major one, and The Disciplined Trader, both by Mark Douglas. They're very common and everyone speaks about them, but it is a game changer of a book.
Okay.
I would say by Brianna West, The Mountain Is You is also a more introspective way to look at things, where you kind of deal with self-doubt, fears, whatnot. Those three have been very impactful. The rest have just been, I guess, podcasts, YouTubers. I even read the book that shows you how to interpret the COT reports.
Okay.
So that may not be for everyone.
I mean, it's something that has come up in the last few years, whereby people look at commitment of traders. I think on X there's a guy who is doing financial engineering who does a bit of breakdown on that. Yeah. So what is the book's title?
Commitment of Traders, something. If you just Google it, you'll find it.
Okay.
Podcast.
Uh-huh.
What are your favorites?
Bullish Banter.
Okay.
Now, besides that, now tell the truth.
I'm also a fan of what you guys have, Financially Incorrect as well.
Okay.
I do look at what is this called? Is it really a podcast? Let me just go with the YouTubers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a bit more resourceful because the podcasts are more introspective. JetCap has been, JetCap, the guy with the big FX returns on platforms. Yeah, JetCap has been influential. We do have the old man, ICT, also very impactful.
Yeah.
And who else would I name as a third? Who else deserves the third spot? Let me stick with those two.
Okay.
I would say TJR, but cut.
What? What?
Funny enough, is a good place to start.
Yeah. There's a couple of financial shows and which cover fundamentals.
Yeah.
From your trading perspective so far, which one do you pay more attention to, technicals or fundamentals?
I guess fundamentals take like 30%, 70% technicals. Mostly because on a day like non-news Monday, you still have to rely on your technicals.
Okay.
But for fundamentals, I guess trying to get an edge on the longer term, seeing how we have the videos by Larry King, those do give you a perspective on how the year will play out.
Yeah.
As well as how you guys discuss the markets on a day-to-day. Really helps you shape that narrative from just being the general long-term to how do we perform for the next month, for the next week.
Okay.
That now helps you position yourself a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, so you are on a chart right now. You're looking at your goal, you're looking at your NASDAQ or US 30, whichever it is. How do you decide, okay, it's time to go? What are some of the rules? confluences? Maybe if you can share a bit of it.
Okay. I'd say the rules that apply to me personally is to be healthy, like you're in an emotional state that you can actually perform.
Yeah.
Confluences, I guess I do look at higher time frames a lot, down from weekly, daily. Every day I start again weekly. Even if I saw it yesterday, I'll start again because you now have a new daily candle.
Yeah.
4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and sometimes you have to see the usual to entry models that most people use, but I try to now monitor from 15 minutes once I've entered the trade. But entries, 5 minutes, 1 minute, yeah.
Okay.
But monitoring 15. If you monitor on 1 minute, you're causing yourself unnecessary stress. Yeah.
Really, if I should ask this, what's the most posh place you have ever executed a trade?
The most
Posh. Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Let me see. Which place? I'm quite the average trader in Silver. Maybe some rooftop restaurant in Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah.
The weirdest.
Weirdest. Weirdest. I think somewhere on the way, like driving or something, you're just like, I'm not missing this. Thank God for alerts.
Yeah.
Yes, stop. Yeah.
So you use alert. So you use alerts to notify you the price. Do you
Yes.
use on execution? Are you the person like to execute now, or you'll set up pending
Limits.
other?
Depends.
Uh-huh.
Depends. If I'm working on a account that is not that big,
Yeah.
I'd rather be the one to press the button. If there's some leeway, I do limit orders.
Okay. Now we are in the era of AI. Have you tried bots?
Not really, but I've seen them around, and I have a tech background, so it's quite interesting that I would want to see some
The
of these
irony of
codes.
it all. Tech background, literally, you don't believe in the technology you studied already.
I do. But you know, the thing is, the level of accuracy some of them have built, I guess, is in tune with what AI is now bringing.
Yeah.
Or some of these guys who you'd subscribe to, or I don't know. I think with time now, I want to do my own,
Okay.
because at least now you tailor it how you'd want it to be.
You know what the funny thing is? I've seen a lot of products being advertised out there. We have this AI program. It will help you find the right trades. It will help you do your analysis, execute trades, and all that. Somehow, all of them are claiming to make money. But I haven't seen the actual people benefiting from this. Yeah, and all of them are under subscription. And it seems kind of weird to me. Right?
Yeah.
So who's making money then?
Yeah, because if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, as we wrap it up, perhaps some of the words of wisdom you'd like to share to any trader out there, and maybe I think you've given us the books. Yeah, maybe where can people find you?
People can find me on Instagram at Maureen_Maina. On TikTok as well. I have a small account that I call Just One More Trade, where I try to post just funny clips of how the week has gone, motivational inspo for people. Twitter as well, Maureen_Maina. And you can find me on the FX Pesa copy trader platform as well.
Okay.
But Maureen the Crone, if you're looking to earn some passive income as you continue learning, I'm open to having you on board as you copy my trades.
Very nice. Any questions for us?
Not really, but what's your outlook for 2026? Are we, as per history, it's a year to, it's a bullish year.
Depends which asset you're talking about.
We'll see. There seems to be a war here already.
Manuel trader. Of course it's a war. Come on now. I'm up 60%. So
Yeah, oil has been doing well.
no, oil has been doing bad. So personally, I'm very focused on what will happen to the oil markets. So I'll be more or less doing my preparation for next year in that field. I think 2026 will be good because one, we are done with the tariff talks. I think we are done with it.
I don't think we are done. Yeah. Yeah, there's still one
no, they're
more.
enforced.
There's still one more tariff talk on silver.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I think if it will be commodity or product specific, it will be good for the overall markets. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm optimistic about.
Yeah.
I think AI is still good. I think, okay, this is not an investment advice, but since you're looking into stock market,
Not investment.
Not financial advice.
there are people whom you never bet against because of how their tenacity to building good products, running good companies, and delivering value to investors. Meta, I'll be watching Meta next year. Meta or Facebook as it's normally known, I'll be watching it. I will be watching Tesla. I think they'll be doing a stock split again this year. The last stock split, I missed it. This time I will not miss out on the stock split. I was in the first stock. Oh my goodness, the age. The first stock split. Yeah, it's a good thing. But I think Tesla with Elon Musk out or in of Doge, but people or activist investors are not maligning the company. I think Tesla will be a good bet. And I will be watching all the companies from these trade deals that US government have invested or put in some, cash or ownership to it. How do they perform? So those will be my highlight for the 2026 or my outlook for 2026.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Rufus, of course. And
I don't know.
2026, Bitcoin will outperform gold. So
I'm already working on projections for next year across like different asset classes. So I'm most bullish on Bitcoin. Like I just bought the dip. Like yes, that's my money where my mouth is. On stocks, I'm looking at applications of AI. Palantir is applying AI very well. One big customer who is big moneyed, that's the US government, and now they're expanding to enterprise. So, plus Peter Thiel allegedly fired Elon Musk. So, it's the one guy who went against Elon Musk and survived. So, I think there's still good chance they will do something good with Alex Karp, the CEO of Palantir.
And overall, I think we'll be getting a new Fed chair next year. So Powell is exiting the scene, and that will be an interesting year. So if volatility for 2025 was scary to you, exciting to you, wait until March when he starts nominating the next Fed chair.
Yeah. And Shanghai could exhaust their silver stock in 9 weeks from today.
2026 will be.
And the silver is trading at $50 right now.
51. Almost 52.
All right. Yeah, that's a bullish run coming.
Non-financial advice.
Yeah, just bantering. This has been a good episode, I believe, and I hope you had a good time. And for our listeners, I hope you learned. Make sure to follow her, ask her questions, and we have a special guest we'll be asking from the background. Next time she'll be here. Here.
Bye.
So she's asking if the government launches a coin, if you'll advise people to buy into the coin. Rufus, will you go first?
Yeah, that's a good question. If the government wants to launch a coin, I kind of am 100% in anti-government money. Bitcoin.
Well,
that's my opinion.
yeah.
They can launch, it's okay.
I think you can take a measured risk to it. Yeah, you can take a measured risk to it. What is the other that could happen?
Rug pulled.
Yeah, that's why I said measured risk, $10, $20.
But most guys will go all in. Some guys will really pour the money out there.
Okay, let's be now objective.
Wait, are you talking about the same government that lost 300 billion in bonds money?
That one.
Well, choice is obvious.
This has been your episode of Bullish Banter. Until next time, happy holidays. I've been your host, Jesse. Don't forget to share your question, like, subscribe. If you don't have an account, click the link below, and you'll sure do benefit from 100% deposit bonus. We'll make sure to add her copy trading account so you can check it out, and if it aligns with your preference, have a stab at it. Other than that, till next time, adios and Merry Christmas.